Okay, so hi YouTube, and I think Facebook. I think I have my account like linked to my Facebook. Um, this video, I'm sorry. This video is I have one. This is one of many that I want to make, but this one is about people who use. So I think I'll title it "Users." Um, about people who basically come into your life to use you, whether that's good or bad. Sometimes it's both. It depends on how you look at it. But these people can be disguised as friends, even family. You have people that are in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. But if you try to make any of those, like if you try to make a reason person, a season person, or a lifetime person, it's gonna end up so bad. So what has me making this is that recently, if anybody personally knows me, you know the situation I was in. The situation where I was helping somebody, and just me growing up, that's just how I always was anyway. So it really wasn't a big deal for me to do. I mean, it became a big deal because it was just so much. But I've always just, even as a child, just given everything away. That's just how it was for me. You know, I think that's how my parents are. For the most part, they are. My dad is very giving. My mom was very giving. My sister is even giving. For the most part. I'll say this, when it pertains to other people, she's very giving. Selflessly. But most of my immediate family is very giving. So, of course, why shouldn't I be? I've always been that way. Give stuff away. My mom and dad be like, you can't do that. You can't just, are you trying to buy friends? What are you doing? No, I just want them to have it. It's just something I did. But as a grown person, it can change you. It can change you for the worse. It can change you in the respect that it'll change your whole personality. It'll change the way you view the world, how you deal with people, how you interact with people, everything. Your trust factor, and I'll say I've been used quite a few times, knowingly and unknowingly. Sometimes I've had an inkling and just been like, it is what it is. But with this last time, with this person who had cancer, it's the way that was done. You used me and disregarded me like it was nothing. And I vowed to let it not change me. I did something that God probably wanted me to do, or maybe not to do, but it was still a selfless act, and I'm not going to let that change me. And for that person, I just have to pray for them. But I'm done doing anything else, ever. It's the way you handle situations. And I realize not everybody has the same upbringing or heart, or have reached a point in their lives to where they say, maybe I shouldn't, end things like this all the time. Maybe I should, stop being so dramatic. But not everybody reaches that point. And what you have to do, if you're the person that's being used, is keep doing you. Don't let that situation or anything change you, and don't take it out on other people. It's hard to do. It's easier said than done, but you have to try. And we get used every day. People use other people. People get used. It happens. It's life. We're all human. But we also have to forgive. Not necessarily forget, but forgive. And I'm in a process of forgiving that person. And, you know, I pray that they get some common sense. Because I see a whole lot of things that's wrong with this person. And I'll have more videos. I won't let you know that I'm talking specifically about that person, but it's a lot of things that I've seen over this past year that is very disturbing, and I pray that nobody has to go through. And once you get a certain age, just start taking some responsibility in the things you do. Now, if you're 20 something, then yeah, you still are affected by it. But if you are 30 something, time for you to change. And if you're in your 40s, stop making excuses, especially if you have children. Stop making excuses, because now you're raising another person. And because you're so bitter and cold, you're now using people, and your child see that you are using other people. Yeah, I said sees. Your child is looking at you use other people and discard them like they're nothing. And you're discussing things with your child, your elementary school child, like they're a grown person. And it's wrong. And it's disturbing, kind of. You try to make your child dependent on you and only you. Yes, you're the parent, but to a certain degree, you're using your child for the support and love and attachment that you've always wanted. But in the end, it does kind of mess them up. It's just so many things. But if people use you, overall, get over it. It happens. Just don't be a fool and let it happen again. Move on from the situation. I try now to give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't even cuss at them no more. I do whatever I have to do for them. And if you do that, then it is what it is. Even though she put me in a predicament and then lied about things, you know, because we had talked about things about, I think that's another video, but don't put people in a bad predicament to where, I'll just have to speak on it one day. But you know, if you get used, get over it. Pray about that person. Don't let it happen again, and keep your life moving, because they envy you way more than you'll ever envy them. And the thing they hate is that they don't have a good as heart as you do, and don't know how to. So it is what it is, and everything always turns out for the better in the end. I'm a true testimony to that. Alright, bye.